Most of the publicity around Chinese and US relations centers on short-form media app TikTok, but in fact there's one platform even more controversial, and with much greater control over the people of the world's most populous country. So who are WeChat's 1.2 billion users? Why is the application now banned in countries like India? And how did it become the world's biggest standalone mobile app? Here's how it happened. There's a bit more to WeChat's story than simply monopolizing a country where the likes of Google and Facebook are completely banned. Back in 2010, Chinese conglomerate Tencent was already dominating PCs through its messaging software QQ, but took note of the rise of smartphones and wanted to make an impact on what they saw as the future of communication. So with a team of just 7 engineers, WeChat was launched in January 2011, offering a basic app where users could share messages and photos, competing directly with Xiaomi's Mi Talk. After initially struggling to gain traction, WeChat's user base took off thanks to the release of their walkie-talkie feature, where members of group chats could make voice recordings one at a time while everyone else's mics were muted. The app became a pioneer for voice notes too, booming in popularity due to the complexity of written Asian languages compared to the more basic Western alphabets. It wasn't long before WeChat brought in its own payment platform, business accounts, and a closer-knit social platform called Moments that helped the app hit 1 billion total users in 2019. These days, it's hard to name something you can't do on WeChat. Whether it's a dinner reservation, booking a flight, or finding a date, the application has become a necessity for everyday life in China. So why is the platform still making headlines around the world? The truth is that the West is concerned that WeChat just has too much power over the Chinese population. Given that the app can be used for everything, and that face print and voice capture are requirements for signing up, its creators are able to draw a timeline of nearly every individual in the country, and thanks to the Chinese law that stipulates that any organization and citizen shall support and cooperate in national intelligence work, it's highly likely that the state receives access to this sensitive information. And like any social platform in China, nationwide laws place restrictions on what users see, meaning any references to controversial topics like Tiananmen Square, Hong Kong, and Tibet are blocked, while the person trying to post it could land themselves in hot water with the government. But what's most concerning to foreign officials is that Canadian firm Citizen Lab found censorship outside of China too, especially relating to these touchy issues, meaning their surveillance tactics could also be spreading outside the country's borders. These worries reached breaking point in 2020, when President Donald Trump issued executive orders that would ban WeChat and TikTok from operating in the United States if they weren't sold by their owners. The orders were eventually dropped by his successor Joe Biden, who signed new instructions to launch security reviews of all apps linked with foreign adversaries, including China. Governments like India have gone a step further, completely banning platforms like WeChat and TikTok, as well as more than 50 other Chinese-owned applications, again over fears of their danger to the country's security. With more than 50 billion messages sent a day, the potential to abuse WeChat's data is scary, while its status as the world's most popular mobile payments platform is just the tip of the iceberg when trying to picture just how massive the platform is. What do you think of WeChat and TikTok? And has the ownership of an app ever put you off using it? That's how it happened, and thanks for watching.